Hey guys, so it's Thursday and I just wanted to post a vlog for today just to keep up with my schedule of posting vlogs. For this vlog, I have an unlimited amount of time, which is awesome because I actually just got out of a class early, which was a great thing. And then my roommate is actually gone for most of the weekend. She'll be back Saturday, I think. But she's in NorCal, she'll be in NorCal for a gymnastics meet, and yeah, so she left at like, I want to say like 12:30 today, so she won't be in here, so that's great. I'll have some time to actually put some effort into this video. But yeah, so today's topic, well, first of all, I wanted to just say thank you to my lovely boyfriend, who, if you watch this video, he's actually one of the featured channels on my page. I think the only featured channel. I haven't gotten around to featuring anyone else, but yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for the shout out, babe. I appreciate it. And yeah, so definitely check out his channel as well. I was just watching a couple of his videos last night. You know, it's what you do when you're in a long distance relationship. You know, if you can't Skype or you can't, you know, talk all the time, you know, it just makes it just that much easier, you know. So yeah, just want to say thanks for the shout out, and yeah, so there's that. And then I guess for this vlog I'm going to talk about just my week. There's been some different things that have happened this week. Not bad things, just from the way I'm phrasing it, but just some interesting stuff. I guess it's interesting to me. It's just some changes in my everyday. And so yeah, there's that, and then I think I might pull up a couple questions on Ask FM just because I don't really have a full-blown topic to talk about besides that, and then give you the word of the day, and that should do it. That should be it. So, my week. So I'm not the most social person ever. Yeah, so I don't always go out of my way to like go talk to people, make connections, and make friends. You know, that's always been kind of a hard thing for me to do. I guess not hard, but just not my favorite thing to do, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to describe. I'm not like antisocial per se. I mean, I have tendencies of being antisocial, but I'm not like, it's not like the biggest thing in my life. But anyway, so like I said in my last vlog, my brother took me to church on Sunday, and we met this girl named Tina. And so on Wednesday, Tina and I went to coffee, which was, I guess Wednesday was yesterday. Anyway, we went to coffee at Storyville, which is over in the Pike Place Market area. I had never been there before, and so, I mean, I've been to Pike Place, but not to Storyville. And it was actually really great. I really enjoyed the coffee, and I got to hang out with her and her friend. I believe her friend's name was Angela, though correct me if I'm wrong, Tina, if you see this ever. But it was great. Like, it was almost like we were best friends, like, right off the bat, and that's, like, never happened for me. Just because, I don't know, I overthink everything, and, you know, I'm always worried about what someone else thinks of me, and honestly, like, we're just, I don't know, it's great. I'm excited to have a new relationship and be, you know, friends and not have to worry about stuff like that, and so I'm excited for that. And then on Monday, I'm going backwards in order here, on Monday I went to that small group thing that I told you guys about in my vlog before I went. Okay, so like last Monday I vlogged and then went to the small group thing, and I did end up going. It was really great. I enjoyed being able to, you know, connect with people and talk, and just, I haven't been to small group in so long because when I first, like, I guess I'll just explain this out, maybe skip the questions later because it could take a while, but when I was in middle school, they started having us being put into small groups, which they called cadres at the time, at my church, and I was always in the group that got kind of shuffled from leader to leader. Like, I never had a solid, like, this was my group. A lot of the other girls did, you know, they stuck with those groups through high school, and, you know, they're all the better for it. I mean, not to say that their lives are so much better than mine, but just, they had a better experience with the small group thing. For me, what happened was I got put into a small group, just kind of temporarily, and then, like, got grandfathered into a different one, with a different leader because my original leader, like, stopped coming for whatever reason. Like, it was, like, a weird thing that happened with that. And then, after that, I kind of transferred into like, I don't know, like there's like a big change. Like my church went through a lot of changing period time during my middle school and early high school career. Even now it's still changing a lot, and how they would run things and how the youth groups would do different things. And so as far as my small group went, I hopped from small group to small group just trying to figure out where, you know, I had friends, where I knew people, and where it just worked. And you know, I remember the first really solid leader I had, like literally like 2 months into her being my small group leader, she got transferred to a different campus, a different time, and like she basically just got dropped out of our lives, which was like, I mean, I still see her around sometimes, but it's definitely not the same. And then after that I just kind of jumped around again, and then my family changed church campuses because my church has a few different campuses, and so then I got yanked from what group I was in and put into a new group. And then right when I was getting comfortable with that group, we changed campuses again. We went back to the old campus, and that's because my parents were working at the newer campus and then got pulled back. But anyway, so I've been jumping from group to group, and then now that I'm in college, you know, like in high school I never really stayed very tight with my small groups just because it was such a hassle to try to get to wherever they were. And a lot of the campuses and a lot of the places that they would meet up are over in like Kirkland and Bellevue area, and that's a little bit far of a drive. And back when I was in high school, I didn't drive until my senior year, and so I would have had to bug somebody to drive me there, or you know, it was just a big hassle to deal with, and so I didn't always go. I didn't keep up with that very well. And now that I'm in college, you know, all my high school friends, they're pretty well dispersed, you know. My friend Christina is in Santa Barbara now, going to college, which is great. Sorry, tongue. From what I understand, she seems to be having a great time. But you know, she's not here for me to hang out with. We were like together. We would jump from group to group, which is great. But you know, then my other friend Sarah, you know, I was just texting her yesterday, but we haven't like actually hung out in a while. And you know, some of my other friends already have like jobs and they're in college in different places. And you know, now that we're all dispersed, it's like, okay, how do we put together a small group again and be able to study, you know, the Word of God, and just get into the Word and just be supportive of each other, just because this is such a huge transition phase for all of us, you know. And so for my mom to be able to find a small group for me to go to, I don't like going to the ones here on campus just because I don't know anybody, and I don't know, like it's just not conventional, I guess, or like it's, for whatever reason, I'm more comfortable going to a complete stranger's house who, I mean, they go to my church, my mom knows who they are, so they're not totally strangers, but I'm more comfortable with that than trying to find a group of students here. I don't know why, like I can't give you a definite reason why, but yeah. So I did end up going to that small group on Monday, long story short, and I liked it a lot. I mean, there was only 2 other people there, and normally there's a lot more, they told me. There's just flu season going around, and it's midterms week and finals week for some people. It's just, you know, people are busy. But you know, I immediately walked in and felt like I belonged. Like it was great. And you know, even though I was I was the only freshman there, and the other 2 were like, I think they were seniors, and they were dating each other, so they weren't like super like, you know, sitting next to each other and all cuddly or anything, but you could tell that they were, you know, dating and whatever. So but it just, I walked in and I immediately felt at home, and it was great. So this week has just been different for me because I've actually been like interacting with people. I know that sounds really weird, just because like, don't you always interact with people? And you know, the truth is I don't. It's funny, like a lot of times in conversations with people, I'll be very not present. Like I won't ask questions. I mean, it's not that I don't care about the people, but I don't always take an interest in what they're talking about and in them and in what's going on with them. I'm always caught up thinking about what am I going to say next? How can I relate this to me? It's all about me. And I'm realizing now that, you know, that's not how you make friends. And yeah, so that's just, this week has been a week of realization. I know this isn't exactly a funny cool vlog or anything, but this is just what's been going on with me this week. So yeah, that was my week. I don't know what my time is on this right now. I think it's gotta be at least like, let me see here. Yeah, it's been at least like 5-6 minutes, maybe 7, probably more. But yeah, so there's that. And then, yeah, so I think I'm just gonna go straight to the word of the day because I feel like I don't want to make this video any longer because then I have to edit more. And yeah, just leave you with my thoughts on small group. And you know, if you are a Christian and you're in college or in a place where you don't have someone to bounce ideas off of and talk to, and you know, talk about God and the Bible and all that stuff, you know, it's a good thing to find. Just coming from someone who is kind of antisocial and is kind of just unto myself, you know, it's a good thing to have. So just, I don't know, I would suggest definitely finding one and being faithful with it. So as for the word of the day, this is a weird one. I'm reading it off my lovely phone here, is xeriscape, which is spelled like this. It's spelled with an X, guys. It's a cool word. And it means a landscaping method developed especially for arid and semi-arid climates that utilizes water-conserving techniques such as the use of drought-tolerant plants, mulch, and effective irrigation. So it's kind of like landscaping. It's a landscaping technique that you might see, looks like in places like Arizona and other places that don't get a lot of rain. So yeah, anyway, someone's in the bathroom, so clicking in doors and things. If you like the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, share, comment, like, subscribe, all those lovely things. And I will see you on Monday. And oh yeah, thing about next week before I sign off here. I'm actually going to be house sitting. My parents are leaving for Hawaii with my brothers. I can't go because of classes. Lameness, right? But anyway, so I'll be house sitting with the dog, and so I'll be driving in onto campus for classes. So I will probably be able to post from home. Since they won't be home, it won't be so awkward. But yeah, so I will see you on Monday. Bye!